Once upon a time, there lived a teenage boy with his grandfather. He is a runner and for whom success is winning every race he was participating. He never worried about any other thing. The boy is famous in his village for his running capabilities and was popularly known as Incredible Dash. He never bothered about his grandfather. He was focusing only on himself and his success. One day, there was a sporting event planned in his village. He was preparing himself for the running competition. On the day of the event, a large number of people have gathered to witness it. His grandfather also came to the ground. Crowds were eagerly waiting to see the boy race. The race for Dosom commenced. All the teenage boys were sprinting fast and were a tough fight to the finishing line. But with his determination, he finished first in the race. People on the ground gave him a big round of applause. He felt proud and was top of his world. But his grandfather remained calm. After some other events, the race for Dosom began. This time, all the teenage boys were fitter than the previous race. The race started. He ran full speed and finished the race first once again. The crowd once again gave thundering claps. He jumped all over the ground and was not bothered to give handshakes to his fellow racers. But his grandfather remained calm without any reactions. He pleaded for another race. He was so confident that he may beat anyone in the race. His grandfather stepped in and showed two challengers to him, a blind girl and an aged man for a race. He said, "What is this? They are not my challengers." Grandfather replied, "Just race." The race started, and he ran fast and finished the race, while the aged man and the blind girl were still standing in the starting line. With joy, he waved his hands to the crowd, but they kept silent, and there were no reactions from them. He asked his grandfather, "Why are people not clapping for me like the previous race?" The grandfather replied, "Start the race again with them. But this time, all three should cross the finish line at the same time." He stood in the middle and held their hands. Race started. They slowly walked and crossed the finishing line. The people on the ground gave a standing ovation. The boy asked his grandfather, "For whom the people are cheering for? Is it for me or them?" Grandfather smiled and said, "This race which you won right now along with them is much more than the race you have run before. The people did not cheer for any one of you. They cheered for how you all three ran the race. In life, what are you hungry for? Is it a success in winning all the races? Is it the only measurement in your life? The important thing here is who you are running against. If you keep winning against people who are not your actual challenger, people will stop cheering for you in the race. If you race against weaker and older people and you help them cross the finishing line, it will be the best race you could ever run in your life. So when you start running the race of life, it is not important whether you win the race, but it is important how you run the race. Moral of the story is most of us run the life race, focusing only on ourselves winning. We do not carry the people who need support from us to cross the finishing line. Instead, if we carry these people in the race along with us, there will be a beautiful life waiting for us in the finishing line. The race will be more memorable than the other race, and it is worth every second of it.
Don't forget to subscribe to EnglishSpark on YouTube. Hit the bell icon to stay updated and share it with your friends. Thanks for watching.